welcome to my channel Psychic Therapy for the Soul. My name is Rozalia and I am here to do a New Year tarot reading for Leo. I will be utilizing 9 questions from a tarot tracker to project what's happening for the New Year 2026, and I'll put that tarot tracker in the description. Alright, let's get started. Leo. Love Leo. How is Leo entering the new year? How is Leo entering the new year? You saw me shuffle too. If you watch Cancer's video, this is how Cancer finishes the year, and you're starting the year like that. So wow. Anyhow, so Leo, you are starting the year as the Knight of Swords. You're on your way. You're on your way. You're on your way to your destination with a lot to prove, with a lot to say. The Knight of Swords is like a very, very fast energy. Someone who has a lot to say at once. They are the person that sends you like a text message out of nowhere, and it's not just one text like, hey, like a Page of Swords. It's like, hey, what's up? How you doing? This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I know. And you open your phone and you got like a large paragraph of information from this person. Like boom, 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 boom. So that's the Knight of Swords. Like you got lots to say. You're on your way, and you're on your way there fast, because you have been doing something, trying to manifest these 2 pentacles. So whatever material wealth that you have been trying to build here, that you've been investing time, energy, and money into, it's starting to become fruitful and infinite, and you feel very secure in it, and you got lots to say about it. You got lots to talk about. Jumping on that motorcycle and you're on your way. So what does this year expect from you, Leo? What does this year expect from Leo? Yeah, not to repeat the same mistakes as before. I don't know why that came up, but it's really interesting because you got the 7 of Pentacles, which is like where you once were when you tried doing this before. And you got the Queen of Swords here, clear as day. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to fall for the same trap. So maybe you're gonna get an unexpected message from someone who's on their way. They're triggered by something that you're doing that is a repetition of the past. 7 of Pentacles, and you're like, I'm not gonna make the same mistakes again. Queen of Swords. This time my heart is not gonna fall in this trap. I'm very clear about what I want. I'm very clear about where I'm headed, and I have something to build here. 7 of Pentacles. And this is what the year expects from you. This expects you to be very clear and blunt and direct this time. Don't be afraid to hurt this person's feelings when they come through. You know what you want, you know where you're headed, and you're not going to make the same mistakes again. So what do you expect from this year, Leo? What do you expect from this year, Leo? What do you expect from this year, Leo? I'm just gonna pull some, I'm gonna shuffle that again. What I'm hearing, I haven't even pulled the card yet. But what's showing up is I'm ready to have a good life. Six of Swords. So what do you expect from this year, Leo? I'm ready to have a good life. Six of Swords. Whatever conflict comes through from the Knight of Swords, I'm gonna Queen of Swords that, blast that away. I'm gonna bang that drum. It's gonna remind me of the past. It's gonna remind me of what I'm building here. It's gonna remind me of how I got distracted, which is another thing. You're on the same journey, but somewhere along the way you got distracted by the Knight of Swords. He distracted you. He kind of came and disrupted your plans. And this time, you're ready to have a good life. Six of Swords. I'm moving on from that conflict. I'm going towards peace. I know what this is. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going towards healing. I'm going to protect myself. And I'm going to reunite with friends and spend time with friends that are aligned with who I am. I'm going to celebrate who I am. I'm going to spend more time at the beach. I'm going to protect my time, energy, and money. I'm not going to give my energy to unexpected past energies that are just not in alignment with me. I'm ready to have a good life. I'm ready to feel safe. I'm ready to feel protected. I'm ready to spend time with those people that are connected to me, that feel emotionally good to me. I'm ready to have peace. I'm moving on from any kind of situations that are distracting, the Chariot, and I'm moving away from that. How does Leo need to change to meet these expectations? How does Leo need to change to meet these expectations? Number 4. The Ten of Cups. Wow. Know who's good for you and who's not. And you got the Nine of Pentacles here popping out there at the top. And you got the Four of Swords at the bottom. He's like falling asleep on the boat. He needs rest. You need rest, Leo. He's falling asleep on the boat and he's still like ready to shoot that sword if needed. The Ten of Cups. How do you need to change to meet these expectations? Know what feels good to you. Who's your family? Who feels like family? Focus on what brings you that most ultimate emotional fulfillment. Let go of anybody who doesn't feel right to you. Focus on those that you have real, intimate, emotional connections with. Those that bring you peace of mind, that bring you rest in the mind, that make you feel like you can take a break at any time and these people will nurture you emotionally. They make you feel safe. They're your home, right? So this is what you need to change in order to meet these expectations. You may need to change your family or change how you see family, or find that family that is for you. Cool. How will the universe help you make this change, Leo? How will the universe help you make this change? How will the universe help you make this change? Five of Cups. Disappointments. So whenever you feel like you're reflecting on disappointments, like these shells, like they didn't work out the way that I want to, like they just became losses. But what you don't see is those two cups that are beside you that are still standing upright. Those are your emotional partnerships that are working. And the universe is gonna help you be very patient and practice moderation in your negative and positive emotions. Temperance. It's gonna help you remain very like taming your temperament. You may be naturally temperamental. So it's gonna help you be very balanced in both states of mind. So like when you're feeling really upset about something, it's also gonna help you be very balanced, and this will help you see like, okay, the way that I see it is like you can't know happiness without knowing sadness, right? And you can't know sadness without knowing happiness. And Archangel Gabriel, which is who's standing here in this card, is going to help you understand both aspects so that you find moderation and balance in both states of mind, and you recognize the importance in both, so that you don't do any side in excess. This is an energy of grace as well, like it's an energy of grace, meaning like when things rile you up or force you to walk down the gray zone, it takes an incredible amount of patience and grace in order to not react and not show your emotional distress, and to be very calm in the experience. This is how the universe will help you make this change. So what aspects of yourself do you need to keep, Leo? What aspects of yourself do you need to keep, Leo? The Five of Swords kind of landed on its side here. I find that really interesting. When you look at this person, he's like the last man standing. You know what I mean? And he's literally in the gray zone. He's literally in that gray zone. He's walking that gray zone. And it's like he's about to pull that sword. Like he's about to pull the archer, you know what I mean? He's about to shoot his shot here and do an overkill. And he's standing there and he's in a moment of reflection. He's asking himself, you know, why am I fighting? You know what I mean? Why am I fighting? I'm the last man standing. It's obvious that I won here. Do I really need to shoot this last arrow? And it kind of landed on his side, and that's why I'm speculating here that that's what it is. Because I got two things here on the go, and you know, I don't really think that I have time to fight my belief here to the breaking end, especially since, you know, there won't be any winner here in the end. I will have overkilled this situation, and then what? And then I'm looked at as a murderer. Sorry about that, Leo. My storage got full. So we were at the Five of Swords here. So right, you're choosing to be the bigger person here, and you're letting go of this conflict, and you're releasing it. So this ability to let go of that conflict and walk that gray zone is an aspect of yourself that you keep. Alright. Cool. Next. What aspects of yourself do you release? What aspects of yourself, Leo, do you release? The Two of Cups. It's really interesting. Okay, so there's some kind of emotional connection here, or this need to create an emotional connection or partnership with another person that you are being encouraged to release. You need to become very clear that this situation is not working, or that it's no longer in your favor, especially if there has been some kind of conflict here that you've been dealing with. And you're really encouraged to let go of this need to create this harmony between you and another. It could be deeper. It could be that you're being encouraged to not constantly look for another person to fulfill you, but it does feel like it could be a specific relationship or partnership that you're being encouraged to release. And it could be in the sense that, like, you know, especially if you don't want conflict, you may be someone that often feels like they have to create harmony with every single person that they encounter and establish some kind of partnership or connection with them that is harmonious. But this truth that you hold on to might be more detrimental to you than you know, and it might make you compromise yourself and what you truly want. So what gifts from the universe will you discover, Leo? What gifts from the universe will you discover? The devil. So the universe is asking you to let go of a certain partnership in which is like conflicting for you. Or does need to be in a relationship or this kind of partnership or connection that you may have been going towards. And the gifts from the universe that you will discover is the Lovers here. So the capability of, I guess, having your most ultimate desire, because this is so like, I totally see it too, but it's like, just don't kick me when I'm down. Just don't kick me when I'm down. We're back. The video is a bit on an angle, but it's okay. I kept losing storage, so Leo's video is very interrupted. There's a lot of interruptions. I had to delete like the previous zodiac videos that I already uploaded to YouTube. So I'm hoping that everything is okay, and nothing stressful happened. I was kind of getting really nervous about deleting those vids, because like, what if, you know, there's a problem? But hopefully there's no problem. It's so hard to keep a lot of storage on iPads, so. All right, so Leo, where were we? What gifts from the universe will you discover? That's where you were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got the devil here with the Lovers. So I found this like a really interesting concept. Don't kick me when I'm down, which is what I left off with. The Lovers is like a beautiful, passionate, spiritual connection. When fears are not ruling the connection, then you can be free to explore this beautiful unconditional love. However, when fears start to rule the connection, so like, what if this person leaves me? Or what if I can't live without them? Or what if I can't survive with them? Or what if they bring out the worst in me? What if I get addicted to them? That's another thing, because the devil is like an addiction in the Lovers. However, this is the gift that the universe is bringing you. That's what you're going to discover. So my feeling is that you're going to get the best of the devil, meaning you're going to meet this unconditional love partner that brings out all of these kind of shadow aspects of yourself, like these temptations from the devil. So it could be like your deepest, darkest desires. And they bring that out in you in such a way that you actually get the best of both worlds. You get this beautiful unconditional love filled with freedom. So you still feel free. You still feel like you can release yourself from this temptation. But you're also equally addicted and obsessed with your partner, in the sense that you have all of these desires fed. So this is kind of what I'm getting from that. Took a while to get there. Determination to get this video delivered was insane. So who will you become as a result of this year's journey? Who will Leo become as a result of this year's journey? Who will Leo become? The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. It was well worth the wait, Leo. The 10 of Pentacles. You will become a very wealthy person. You will become filled with lots of riches and culmination and wealth and security and stability and a legacy. Even you'll be able to create a legacy in which suits your material abundance, which is aligned with your community, which is aligned with the wealth expectations that you have in your future, which is aligned with your belief systems and your values, your value system. And you will become very wealthy. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little piece of that, Leo, and I'm gonna put it into my life, because that's pretty awesome. All right, that's it. Thank you. Bye.